Hello everyone, it's Caustic here. Today we are going to the Vector Breakthrough Inorganic Matters, and we will have to play the stage with alternate non-meta operator for the Garrison. Let's start with the first stage. For the first stage, we'll have to fighting the monster that reduce their HP a little by little over time. So what we usually do is attacking with a character that can stun or slow. In this case, I'm using a Swire altar. As you can see here, the character of the enemies cannot move and die. Easy for the Garrison. Okay, continue for the second stage. We are going to fighting this duplicate evocator, and the duplicate evocator using a fireball that will kill your melee character if they are hit with a fireball. So what I'm going to do is that fighting the crab with this character and then using the skill and block the enemy by the ult of the siege altar, and you can see here, so we avoid the fireball, right? Other alternative is that you can use a character with a range attack and place it on the top left, so you can kill the evocator dublin really slowly, and you can kill the crab actually one by one also. But you need a really high level caster or a sniper, yeah, to kill it. Yep, really easy, guys. So you only spawn the lion after they are going to very close with your character. And let's go to the third map. We are fighting this elite knight soldier and the bow that can reduce your defense. But what I'm gonna use is Penance that have really good reflect damage, so you can actually kill the bow user by reflect damage alone. Alternatively, you can actually using other defender character, but with a healer. In this case, Chen is going to just demolish some of the HP of the enemy the first time. As you can see, the enemy is reducing their HP by the Penance reflect attack, yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, the third map is already good. Okay, let's continue to the fourth map. We are fighting the Mudra Colossus, and we were fighting the mostly rats around here, but we're gonna kill the Mudra Colossus using the tools that in the maps, and we are using a Black Knight for regenerating the SP to the tools in the map. Mostly we are using Gavial to block 3 enemies and using the AOE caster to kill most of the enemy.
いいちびっ子たち。戦場ではあんたたちもドクターに従うようにね。
他のところはお前らに任せたぜ。
As you can see here, every time the SP regeneration is twice because Black Knight have a minion that can also regenerate the tools to kill the Colossus Maldrug.
了解。ベッド、敵を左に引きつけて。
Yeah, the AOE caster more like a killer here because the rat's enemy don't have actually many HP, but it is a really big crowd here. Easy one for the fourth map.
少しは打ち漏らすかと思ったけど、うまくいったみたいだね。
Alright, let's continue to the fifth map. The map itself is like the same like before, but the tools itself is going to the meat, and the monster for all the enemies for this map is the same like before. And the tactic is pretty much the same like before. We have something like Black Knight, we have the Vanguard with a minion, and what I changed is the DPS because I have a La Pluma at really high level, at 69, and the first skill is already S3, so I can use a DPS and a blocker here. And the other one is that we need to actually regenerate the SP faster, same like before, so I'm using a specialist that cannot be attacked by the enemy, so they are not die here.
Oh, お前の犠牲で何かが得られるとでも。
思ってたよりちょっと大変。
この巻き狩りには時間をかけすぎた。
Yeah, also the wolf kinda have some type of work here because it cannot be killed unless they are down 3 times, but the Colossus already dead by the time he killed the wolf. Alright, the fifth one is easy also. Alright, let's go to the sixth one. This is pretty tricky also because you need to kill the tree, the rotten tree, faster, because if you just let it be, the tree will have more HP and you have hard time to kill it, so you need to kill it faster and use all your skill if there's uptime, like here. If you let it be, the enemies that approach after the 3 dies will have more HP and more resistance, so be careful. You need to kill it fast. Okay, it's good. Our elven water doing pretty good. Alright, let's continue to the 7th map. Let's see. Right, we need to kill the summoner of the vampire sanguine using the tools, but we need to trigger the tools and actually attack it one by one to keep it moving to destroy the sanguine tools. And you can use any sniper around here, but the first one you need to kill the enemy DPS, the enemy caster in the above. What I'm using is you can actually damage it when with the skill, yeah. Yeah, after the DPS die, you can go to activate the tools to kill the sanguine, because the vampire blood is really tanky. You cannot kill it without the skill, and because the skill itself need to be regenerated, we have a time limit on the top left, right, so we need to kill it faster. We cannot wait to have the skill again to kill all the sanguine blood. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, my time is almost up right here. It's already 15 seconds. Okay, this is pretty much a bit tricky for the 7th, and the 8th one also a bit tricky because we have to fight 2 defenders that block the tools that to kill the sanguine vampire revivify. And yeah, we need to kill those defenders first before actually using the tools. So we need to have a ranked DPS now, and what I'm doing, healer DPS, so I can actually have a ranked DPS and have a healer also, because mostly my guard is to tank only, so the dual job is for the healer. Yeah, you can use a normal healer also, but you need to change the DPS, the sniper, so you cannot do it fast enough. And maybe if you are using the normal time like I used in the 7th map, it will have around the last 10 seconds like before. Alright, nice, it's pretty good already. So we are doing a Garrison, so you can have buff on your actual main map. And I think that's all from me today. Zego Stick out, bye bye guys, we'll see you in the next video.